Title: The People's President. A Journey from Despair to Hope. Introduction. The story begins in a country plagued by corruption. The rich grow richer, while the poor struggle for basic needs like water, electricity, and healthcare. The people are disheartened, losing hope in their government and their future. Act 1. The protagonist, a newly elected president, is determined to change the status quo. He is driven by a deep love for his people and a personal tragedy where his own family suffered due to the corrupt system. The president's initial attempts to introduce reforms are met with resistance from corrupt officials, who try to sabotage his efforts. Act 2. Despite the pushback, the president pushes forward with his vision. He initiates projects to make water and electricity freely available to every citizen, simplifies access to financial aid, and introduces anti-corruption measures. The road is rough, and he faces betrayal from those he once trusted. His closest advisors turned against him, and the weight of the nation's suffering is a heavy burden on his shoulders. He feels the grief of a father unable to help his children, questioning whether he can truly make a difference. Act 3. The president falls into despair, feeling as if he has failed his people. He experiences heartbreak when he sees the struggles of those he sought to help. With children still crying from thirst and families living in darkness, he is on the brink of giving up. But then something miraculous happens. A small village, one of the first to receive the new resources, begins to thrive. The joy of the people, their gratitude, and the sight of children playing under the light of electricity gives him renewed strength. Climax. With newfound resolve, the president confronts the corrupt officials head-on. He rallies the support of the people, who begin to trust him again. Protests rise against the corruption, and the president's reforms start to take effect across the country. His efforts bring about real change, with more communities gaining access to resources and the corrupt officials being held accountable. Resolution. In the end, the president stands before his people, humbled and proud. The country, once drowning in corruption and despair, is now on a path of hope and recovery. The tears of sadness have turned into tears of joy, and the president, who almost lost hope, finds peace in the knowledge that he has made a difference.